I'm Lynn Goldstein, a registered dietitian. You wouldn't intentionally sprinkle pesticides on your salad or stir them into your vegetable soup, right? But by buying certain fruits and vegetables, that's exactly what you could be doing. What's a little toxin? Well, pesticides are designed to kill living things, so it makes sense that they can be harmful to both people and the environment. In fact, certain pesticides have been linked to skin, eye, and lung irritation, nervous system toxicity, hormonal disruption, and even cancer. Recent studies have shown that the more women are exposed to certain pesticides while pregnant, the greater the risk of their children developing cognitive problems, including a lower IQ. Now that's serious. Are you wondering if they're getting into your system? The answer is probably. In 2009, the CDC conducted a study of more than 5,000 Americans over 6 years old and found pesticides in almost 96% of them. More than 60% of the people had 7 or more pesticides in their bodies on the day they were tested. Yikes! Don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting you swear off fruits and vegetables completely, and most of us don't get enough. So how do you find the ones that give you the best nutritional benefit without the unwelcome toxins? Let's start with the word organic. Organic usually refers to the way farmers grow and process fruits and vegetables, and also other foods like grains, dairy, and meat. Organic farmers don't use conventional methods to fertilize, control weeds, or prevent livestock disease. For example, organic farmers may do complex crop rotations and spread mulch or manure to keep weeds in check rather than use chemical weed killers. They might also use certain bugs or birds or even traps for pest and disease control rather than chemical sprays. The USDA uses the term organic to officially certify food that is produced without synthetic chemicals or fertilizers, genetic engineering, radiation, or sewage sludge. I don't want that stuff in my food anyway. Do you? The nonprofit organization, the Environmental Working Group, has been looking at this issue for a while. To help consumers make healthier choices, it created the Dirty Dozen list that ranks the 12 fruits and vegetables most likely to be contaminated. And it also ranks the Clean 15, those least likely to be contaminated. Research has found that people who ate 5 non-organic fruits and vegetables a day from the Dirty Dozen list consumed on average 10 pesticides a day. In contrast, people who ate from the Clean 15 list consumed less than 2 pesticides a day. Of course, I'd recommend buying organic over conventional food as much as possible. But if that's not realistic, spend your money on organic versions if you're eating from the Dirty Dozen. They are celery, peaches, strawberries, apples, blueberries, nectarines, bell peppers, spinach, lettuce, kale and collard greens, potatoes, and imported grapes. We usually eat these whole, so when we eat the skins, which is where the pesticides tend to accumulate, we're consuming more toxins. The Clean 15 tend to be produce with thick skins or peels that we don't eat, like bananas, citrus fruits, and onions. And when we eat those, even if they're not organic, it usually means we're consuming fewer chemicals. The easiest way to reduce some pesticide residue is to wash all fruits and vegetables really well. Washing won't remove it all, but it will make a difference. As a registered dietitian, I always recommend eating fruits and vegetables. And with the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 lists, you can skip the poison without skipping the produce.